Hey guys, quick intro for the video. Just here to introduce a bit of the car, a little bit more about the performance, the modifications, and of course what happened during the build. So today myself and Hawken, we're just going to have a quick chat, telling you a little bit more about the specs, telling you a little bit more about the journey of the RX-7 pretty much. Yep. And it's a long one.
So yeah, I brought it in February last year, 2017, and then drove it around for a little bit to find out what was the problems with it. Found out it was low compression. No big deal because I bought it for quite cheap, so I kind of anticipated it wasn't the best of condition of the engine. Had a compression test, came up with 4s and 5s. So then looked around where to get it rebuilt, and then had it rebuilt in Carl in start of November. Yes, beginning of November.
November time.
Had the engine rebuilt with extended large street port, and apart from that, I was basically rebuilt and mapped. Was doing my braking bedding miles in January, and then I took it to Andy for a custom exhaust.
Speed fab,
the best modification on the car, actually. And then had it mapped again in April time. Got it back in May, and then the modification started. So the current spec of the car is, let's start with the engine bay first, I guess. The engine, large street port,
running twins sequential turbo.
Yeah, running twins. So no big power for me.
Safety first.
No, because the reason why, because I wanted to experience the stock turbos as it was. So as it came out of the factory and whatnot, just with a little bit more boost. Running a Pexi ECU with hand commander. Is running 0.87 bar of boost. So around, and then it'll creep to 0.95, so about 0.9 bar of boost. K&N air filters, coil radiators that we fitted.
HKS downpipe.
HKS downpipe.
Worst install ever, so long. How long did it take us?
From like 10 PM till 7 AM in the morning.
Yeah, during winter.
During winter.
It was not nice.
What else do we have? Engine wise, engine bay wise, coil radiator.
That's all I can remember installing.
To be honest, there's not much actually on. It's basically got a lot of breather mods. It doesn't have not much like how do I put it, like stage 2 mods, if you can put it as that. Got breather mods, so intake, intercooler, radiator, downpipe exhaust, and whatnot. That's about it from the engine bay side. What coilers have we got?
TNs.
Coilovers.
Oh, that took a while to install too.
Yeah.
We installed that while the car was still off-road, wasn't it?
Yeah. Trouble with rusty bolts, as always with these cars.
As with any 20-year-old car. Normal things to encounter.
Move on to the interior.
Okay.
You can introduce the ICE as you're the expert.
Yep.
Halfords expert.
Yeah, we installed a. What system have you got?
What?
Is it a Pioneer?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so we installed a Pioneer Bluetooth system. Originally with just the front speakers, aftermarket speakers, of course, and tweeters in the door. Now, it took us roughly, how long would you say? About a month to source the rear brackets?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this car didn't come with rear speaker brackets, and it took us a month to source OEM ones.
At a reasonable price.
Yeah.
Because it was available. I was always looking out for them, but then they were £100 aside for speaker brackets.
Doesn't make your car go faster.
£100 aside for a piece of metal. Anyways, go on, sorry.
Oh yes. Let us tell you a little bit about installing it. So, front head unit, singled in, very simple to install. Maybe we'll put a picture right here of it.
No, not with my editing skills.
Okay. So it just takes up the whole page now. So that was very simple and easy to install, plug and play. We installed the door speakers, very easy once again. Now the rear ones, because there was no existing rear speakers, we had to run wires. Simple enough. We did it directly from the head unit, and well, at first we tried to make our own brackets.
How was that?
And we just bent metal for about 5 hours.
Oh yeah, I remember one night. Literally, we started at 10 p.m. again for some reason. And then the reason why it's after midnight, by the way, is because we never finish anything before midnight. So everything is after midnight. Yeah, we started about 10 p.m. We're smashing metal for about, what, 5 hours straight. And then we thought, you know, the plan was, you know, if we don't get it done, we'll just go buy some metal from when the shop's open. But then halfway through, Ian just slept. He took a nap, and then we were just banging metal in the middle of the night.
I do also recall I played Fortnite on my phone for a bit. Shout out Cayman Uptown. PSN. Yeah, that took us a long time. We gave up a couple times. We went to Jersey Chicken. We ate. We came back. I thought I was Magneto, the amount of metal I was bending. To no avail. It was so bad. Like I basically it looked like coat hangers was holding it up. It was no way strong enough to hold up. 6x8.
6x8, yeah. It's a weird size.
A 6x8 speaker in the back. So Hawken found some rear speaker brackets. We install it. Pretty much easy as that.
It was like you did it in under an hour, didn't you? You timed it, didn't you?
I did it under an hour. That includes taking apart
interior panels and everything.
Doing the wire, done. So easy.
It's just sourcing the part. Okay. Apart from that, in car entertainment, we've obviously got a hand commander showing me water temp, injection duty, air temps and whatnot, everything that it can show. We also installed the Momo steering wheel and the bride seat.
Oh yes, with the most random bolt that did nothing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The 5th bolt, isn't it?
Yeah, the 5th bolt that wasn't attached to anything.
Oh yeah, we couldn't take it off.
That took ages.
So basically we did that when the car was off-road, so during summertime last year. So before the rebuild, the car was off-road. I wanted to do the steering wheel and the seat because the stock steering wheel and the seat was just hitting my knees all the time. I mean, I'm a tall guy. I think I measured myself the other day. Just short of 6 foot, so I'm not that tall, but I'm quite tall, and it was just hitting my foot. So I needed something to do. I mean, I needed a solution for that, and the best way about it was a flat bottom steering wheel and a bucket seat. So
it's tough though. It squishes your testicles.
Oh yeah, and that for a long period of time.
So how was that road trip to Cotswold?
Oh yeah, I did the road trip to Cotswold yesterday. To be honest, it wasn't that bad. Well, to be honest, you just in 5th gear cruising, weren't you? Yeah, it wasn't that bad. Like, I was relatively comfortable. Like, I didn't like some seats. Like some lower brand cars, their seats. Like, if you take a trip for about an hour or so, like, you know, your bum starts hurting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that feeling I didn't get with this seat, so I'm quite surprised because obviously it's got very little cushion, isn't it? Yeah. And then I was quite surprised I didn't get a sore bum, but yeah.
Was it better than the Lotus seats in the MX?
Those have no cushion.
No, okay, basically the Lotus seats were just the shape with leather. That's all the cushion. And your bum.
Yeah.
So you gotta be doing those squats to get that big booty. But after 15 minutes, those kill.
Yeah. So then, we did the steering wheel. How was the install for the horn?
Yeah, it doesn't work, guys.
Here's me pressing the horn, by the way.
Yeah. It worked for a bit, but it kind of stopped. I'm gonna take I take the rap for that. That was a poor install on my behalf.
Now I have no horn.
So 3rd gear pulls have to be like this.
When we're racing, I'm just like, I have no horn. I can't do the 3 beeps.
No, that's pretty much it. Oh, actually, we have a fire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fire extinguisher bracket.
That took me so long to think of. Yeah, a fire extinguisher bracket. It's right beneath my legs. You ain't gonna see it, but fire extinguisher's in the back. Because my legs gets in the way.
Yeah. So with that, I bought a Sake bomb bracket to attach to the seat, but then that didn't come with a quick release, so I had to buy a Dracoff quick release and then fab a bracket, basically a bracket like this.
An L mount bracket, which isn't really fabrication. We just bent metal once again.
Yeah, I say fabricate, but we didn't do any fabricating.
Just call us the metal benders. That's what we do.
So basically, we got a sheet of metal and bent it, and then made the two fit, and then a fire extinguisher. It just moves with the seat, so it looks quite OEM, but it just takes a little bit too much space and it wobbles a little bit too much. So
got a bit of a bounce.
Yeah. So now I'll leave the fire extinguisher in there in the back seat, but then on track I think I'll just put it in there. And then for interior, I think that's about it.
It's pretty much all stock interior, to be honest. I'm quite surprised. It's also quite quiet on the motorway. It's also quite well made, leather at the top.
Yeah.
Still leather seats in this. This is stock seat. The 2 rear seats, which actually, funnily enough, one of our friends fitted.
And he's not a small guy.
Yeah, he's a tall guy. He's over 5'10", and he's not the slimmest lad.
What, 90 kilos?
Yeah, probably 90 kilos, and he can sit behind me when I sit.
Yeah.
Quite far forward.
And then he just uses my rear windows and he thinks it's a sunroof.
Okay.
Actually, one more thing. Gauges.
Yes.
AEM boost gauge, AEM air fuel ratio on the A pillar, and then I've got a Innovate oil pressure and oil temperature gauge inside of my stock cluster. So basically, where the stock oil.
Are you going to take out your steering wheel? We're driving, by the way, guys.
Yeah, we're
in a bit of traffic because Tottenham's playing Watford at home. Hopefully it's a draw. I'm an Arsenal fan. It'll help us.
And then basically where the stock oil pressure gauge is fitted a oil pressure gauge and a oil temperature gauge. So I've got 2 in 1. It's actually really useful. It's got a really nice location as well, and it's digital, so it's really nice display. I think that's about it for the interior.
Yeah.
Exterior mods?
Exterior mods. Oh, I'm sure you guys watched the last video. Hot water labs.
Oh yeah.
That install.
Start off with the front. It's got stock front end, it's a 93 car, but it's got a 99 spec front bumper with Hot Water Labs booster lights, which are really, really good, but I'm just having trouble with talking to them because they're faulty actually.
Oh yeah, it's got condensation in it.
Yeah, so from a $300-400 item, I don't really expect that, but I'm speaking to them now and hopefully they resolve the issue. But yeah, front end is pretty much stock apart from that, isn't it?
Front splitter. Headlamps.
Oh yeah, that's got a Philips. What was it called?
Well, super bright. It's bright. It's so bright you can see your future. That was quite a simple install. There's a video up online for it.
I don't know if I uploaded it. I can't remember. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Insert link here.
Or somewhere.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for the front end. Splitter, which was resprayed by yourself.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
The side is stock. It's got
off-roading.
Yeah. Feed reps. Side splitter. There's a side splitter. Side skirt. Would you call it a skirt?
Yeah, it's a side skirt. Yeah, I can
side step. Sorry. Yeah, I think that's the official name for it. A side step.
Well, you don't really want to step on it.
No. True. Yeah, it's got a feed rep side step, and then back end is where all the mods. Well, most of the exterior mods are. Got a big gay wing.
Yeah. BGW.
The gay wing gang. Mounted on the boot, but it's also got a bumper support bar. So basically there's the mounts attached to the boot and then 2 bars that go towards the bumper. Usually I don't really like big gay wings, but
it suits the car.
I think this suits the car, especially with the bumper support. That's what changed it for me. I mean, if there was no bumper support, then I'll just rip it off straight away. But yeah, it just makes it different. And then got a giant diffuser at the back as well. Got a giant diffuser.
That's pretty much it. Well, to be honest, for visual mods, there's not that much other than from the back end.
Yeah.
The body is still unibody standard, no widened arches, no flared arches, nothing like that. A very clean look, in my opinion. Wheels are staggered. What's the front?
255 up front with 255 at the rear. 18 inch. Don't know the exact offset, but it's rotors, and I want to get that changed. Well, I want to buy another set because one for winter and one for summer. So that'll be in the next video of what I want to buy, of the plans for the car. I think that's it for the spec of the car, isn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty much all the specs. Yeah.
And then yeah, we don't know what power is running because it hasn't been dynoed yet, but apparently, hopefully Jabran should be free. Well, the dyno should be free next week, and then we'll get a figure up. But yeah, right now is keeping up with my brother's S2000. How much brake? 339 or 340, isn't it? 340.
It's the S2000's got an SR20.
Yeah.
Big turbo. It spools up quick. Yeah, but it still keeps up with that. You also kept up with Aram, didn't you? ISF.
Yeah. It's really difficult to say that because it's like sometimes I can keep up with it, sometimes I can't. It just really depends on the speed I'm going and the roads I'm in.
Yeah, it's all about your rev range, isn't it?
Because obviously boosted, whereas he's NA, so he's got power everywhere. But then I'm just like, when second turbo kicking in. But yeah, I mean, it does go. It's not a slow car by any means. But
what? There's a festival going on.
Is that why all the traffic?
I thought it was because of the football.
Maybe, do you know what? Yeah, maybe we'll do these 4 videos like on the way there. Yeah, once we get there, it's all the way back. But yeah, thank you very much for listening to this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and then the next video we'll be shooting, well, in the same clothes.
Same day.
Same day, is the plans for the car.